Hey, it's Chuck. So I'm bringing you a little bit of news today. Um, for a while, I've been having some problems with cell phone issues, service issues, the phone issues, operating system issues. I know some of you have seen on Twitter me complaining or just saying stuff or talking to a lot of people in the area. Um, so it finally just kind of all added up. Just really got to bothering me. So I went ahead and made a change. It's going to surprise some people. It's going to make some people laugh. And there's going to be a few fingers pointed at me, which is cool. I'm used to that. But introduce you to my new phone. Yep. Got an iPhone 3GS. And there's the old G1 with no service. So let me explain a little bit what happened here. I'm writing a blog post right now. I know I'm writing a blog post. 2 surprises in one day. Talked to a lot of people. There's just a lot of issues that I had. And being a web developer, being in the internet industry, there's a lot of stuff that I need application-wise that is either way too slow to come out for the Android, or is not coming out, or it is out and it's extremely buggy, it doesn't work. I had hoped that the open source community was going to step up a little bit faster. I know Android's not even a year old yet, it's still in its infancy, but in talking to a couple developers like Derek Neighbors and Mike Benner, gave me some insight on why Android isn't going as well as a lot of people thought it was going to go in the beginning. A lot of things like the platform independency thing. They're making Android for the G1. They're making it for all these new handsets that are coming out. They're making it for netbooks and things like that. And eventually, developers are already noticing that it's going to lead to problems, of platform problems, where something's going to work here and there, but not there. It's going to have kind of an issue down the road with developers and applications. Anyways, iPhone is one platform, so everybody's building everything for that. Everything's smoother. Like the applications, anything on the Android is very. It works, but it's like a developer built it. There's no forethought or afterthought put into it. It's just like, bam, it works. Check it out. It's on there. Well, yeah, the applications I do have, they do work. Some of them. But if you look at the you look at the Apple or the iPhone apps, and everything's a lot more refined, a lot more smooth. There's a lot more features to all the applications. Everything works with the GPS a lot better. I've been having a lot of problems with GPS with applications. I think that's probably an Android issue, but like Brightkite and some of the mapping software like Google Latitude just doesn't. Sometimes I'll get a very, very accurate fix on where I'm at, but most of the time, not really. Latitude's pretty good, but things like telling applications where I'm at, like Twitter location. It's like, hey, you're within this 3-mile radius. Cool. It's GPS. The shit should tell me where I'm at. Come on. Go to Latitude and I zoom in satellite view, and it pretty much pins me in my bedroom, in my house, and when I walk to the kitchen, it follows me. For whatever reason, I don't know if that's an application problem or the developer's issue, but that sort of accuracy does not translate to applications. It's not a huge problem, but it's one of the many, many annoying problems I've had with the G1. Obviously, the hardware, HTC, it kind of sucks, man. Not gonna lie. The G1's real chintzy. The little door broke. This little guy, if you can see that. That thing broke like 3rd, 4th day I had it, and I know almost everybody else that has a G1, that little door's not on there. It's like, why even put one on there if it's gonna fall off in 3 days? Keyboard, I love it, but it's not a selling point, really. It's just something that works good. The phone's real creaky, and it beeps a lot. It's like, I don't know. There's just a lot of, it's not, again, a real solid unit. iPhones, I've been messing with my friends for a while, and it's gotten better. A lot of the final kind of selling point was mostly the iPhone 3.0 software. Fixed a lot of things. They added the copy and paste, which, why the hell couldn't you add it earlier? It's very easy. Anyways, just things like that. There's a lot of final things thrown in. The push notifications, that's cool. It's just, iPhone's grown up a lot, and I like where it's at, and honestly, I can't wait anymore for Android to get to that point. I just need a lot of the applications and the productivity value that the iPhone gives to me that Android probably eventually will, just not right now. My biggest gripe with iPhone in the past was AT&T. I'm not a huge fan of AT&T. I'm hoping they can kind of bring me into their fan base, but primarily, like most iPhone users, I think I'm going to deal with it for now. Coverage is pretty good from when I talked to a lot of people, so that wasn't a huge issue with me. I know big things like South by Southwest, none of you guys had iPhones, or none of you guys had service at South by, and I heard WWDC, all the iPhone users didn't have internet again, which, is a laughing point to me, but, in talking to some people, you're getting 20, 30, however many thousand people, which all happen to be very heavy users of a service, and they're all hitting it within a 1 mile radius. That's kind of a spike on a network. I can see how that would be an issue. So I hope they'll work through that kind of thing. Put mobile Wi-Fi trucks out there. Do something. Make it happen. I didn't have any problems with the G1, but at South by I was plugging in at everybody's laptop because the freaking battery dies every 5 minutes. I can't even get through 6-8 hour day of normal usage on my G1 because the battery dies. I'm so used to seeing that 15% battery life little pop-up thing. It just drives me fucking nuts, honestly. And I've been having a lot of service issues too out at Amy's, my girlfriend's house. Used to work just fine. The last couple weeks, I get no service, or I'll get very slow 3G service. It's just T-Mobile. Honestly, you guys have done really nothing wrong to me. I've been with T-Mobile since '98-ish, since they were VoiceStream actually. I'll still recommend T-Mobile. I have no problem with you guys at all. Every time I've called and had an issue, they fix it right away. Everybody's very nice on the phone. So I don't have a big issue with T-Mobile at all. It's just they don't have the product I need. I know I could jailbreak the iPhone and bring it over, but then the 3G doesn't work and it kind of defeats the purpose. I use the internet a lot. I work on the internet. That's where my money is. But anyways, so that's the long blabber fun. I'll have a blog post up, which this will probably be linked in, and flame away if you will. I haven't had a huge problem, with the iPhone in the past. Mostly it was AT&T, but the new operating system fixed most of the problems that I used to kind of laugh at on the iPhone. But yeah, flame, leave comments, whatever. Thanks for listening, and I'm sure I'll be asking everybody what apps to use for certain things because I'm learning. Anyways, adios guys. Thanks.